Hello Capricorn, and welcome back to my channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. I'm here to bring you your general reading for the month of August. This will be for your Sun, Moon, Venus sign. Sorry, I had to think about it. But anyway, again, it's general, so take what resonates and leave what does not. Just know that not everything will, may or may not apply, and that's okay. So I encourage you to check out your other signs, if your moon, Venus, and rising sign as well. If you don't know your natal chart, a good source that I like to reference is Cafe Astrology. It's very easy, it's free. All you have to do is type in your birth date and the location of your birth and your birth time. If you don't know your exact time of birth, then just type in noon and that will give you the information that you need. All right, so before we get started, there's lots going on in the month of August. It's a big energy month. Before I get too far ahead, let's go ahead and create some sacred space, clear our hearts and minds, and take some nice cleansing, healing breaths. All right, here we go. All right, thank you. Put that aside. Okay, so we have a lot going on, energetically speaking. I'm going to be pulling from the Oracle of the Moon, Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, sorry. Get some theme cards going. But yeah, August is a big magical month of manifestation. So right now we are currently sitting nicely in the sun sign of Leo. So fire energy, it's very creative, it's fun, it's free-spirited, it's sort of the epitome of what summertime represents. Leo and the energy associated with it is all about creative energy, inspiration, motivation, and many of us are feeling called to take inspired action towards our goals, hopes and dreams, and taking, action towards making them a reality, manifesting them. So, yeah, so that's the energy. Towards the end of the month, on the 23rd, we enter Virgo season. So Virgo is all about taking those inspired ideas and bringing them into the 3D, bringing them to fruition, actually grounding the idea here, making it tangible. So yeah, the Leo-Virgo juxtaposition worked quite nicely in the month of August. So that's why manifestation power is super high, because you have inspiration coming from the Leo energy and how to make it tangible through the Virgo energy. So that combined, is many of us are harnessing that energy to take inspired action towards, making our dreams into a reality. Okay, so up first, coming up is the card of release. Yeah, so I feel like this is surrendering to the universe and trusting that the divine has your back and trusting that the divine is going to help you call in your goals, hopes, and dreams. All this is about surrendering. You have an idea of what you want your life to look like or what direction you want to go in, and you've probably already done the work of writing things out, how you're going to take that action, to make it happen. And now it's like, okay, well, you're taking inspired action towards that goal, but you're surrendering it, you're releasing control to the universe. And the universe is like, yeah, I got it, I hear you, and we're making that happen. So release control, surrender, and surrender yourself to the universe and to the divine, and trust that the divine will truly guide you down the right path and will bring you towards opportunities, that are truly in your highest good. Action. So it's coming in reversed, and I can feel like some of you may be hesitating a little bit. Maybe you're trying to gain clarity on which direction you really want to go in, or fine-tuning some personal plans, but there is a little bit of a delay here. This could also be action on personal goals that you're keeping sort of towards yourself. You're not really sharing that publicly with friends or family. It's just sort of some personal things that you're keeping private as well. But I feel like perhaps if you are having trouble releasing control or releasing and surrendering to the universe, by you staying in that particular energy, it will prevent you from being able to move forward and a fashion of inspired action to, you know, bring those dreams into reality. So just something to think about. I'm not feeling that this is like something that's a big physical blockage. I think it's just more like maybe a bit of hesitation or a little bit of uncertainty, and it just, you know, I think if you meditate and get grounded a little bit, all this will clear up and it'll be not a thing anymore. Up next is blossoming. And I do like that for you Capricorns, because I do feel like many of us in the collective are blossoming into our authentic selves. You know, we are coming into our true power and our power centers. And, you know, we just had this major release, you know, with an ending a karmic cycle, you know, starting in April. April was a big month, and a lot of that energy took some time to settle down and wind down through the month of May and through June. We're just coming out of eclipse season in July with Cancer season, so I feel like many of us use that time to tap into our intuition and to really clarify our goals and intentions, to harness the power of the eclipses, you know, to help us manifest. And like I said, right now, month of August is all about manifestation, so I feel like this is the month of blossoming for many of you. All right, so excellent way to start the reading. Let me just put these off to the side, move my giant rose quartz out of the way. All right, yeah, so up next I'm going to use the what's it called? I always forget what this is called, and I use it all the time. Mystic Dreamer Tarot. Sorry about that. I think I need some coffee. Mystic Dreamer Tarot. I'm going to use this to do a Celtic cross and see what comes in for you all for the month. It's going to take me a minute to shuffle. I do need 10 cards. But in the meantime, you know, August is all about renewal. We started the month with a super new moon, a black super new moon in Leo. That occurred on the 31st of July. That energy carried into the 1st of August and the beginning portion of the month of August. So it was a very potent super new moon, and new moons always represent new beginnings. We have a second new moon occurring in August on the 30th, and that's going to be the new moon in Virgo. So it's going to be a lovely new moon, you know, and I feel like because Virgo is sort of a romantic energy, plus Venus will be moving into Virgo towards the end of the month, I feel like that new moon will be more centered around relationships, connection, you know, coming together in union if you're currently out of union with your twin flame or soulmate. So, yeah. And kind of keeping on that theme, you know, the month of August is also a month of love. And it's not just romantic love. I mean, that will certainly come into play, but this is heart-centeredness, you know, kindness, extending kindness to strangers, to other people in your community, more random acts of kindness. I feel like many of us will be leading with our hearts this month. We'll be opening ourselves up to being a little bit more vulnerable with one another. We will be feeling more willing to connect on a soulful level with friends, family, maybe co-workers, and certainly lovers, you know, lovers, love interests. So yeah, I think for some of you who are single, you know, this is a great time to really open up your heart and kind of take that inspired action towards meeting new people. You know, maybe get back onto like the dating sites and swipe right on a few people, you know. Could lead to something cool right now. This is the energy to do it. But yeah, Venus moves into Virgo after, you know, towards the end of the month, and love will be in the air. Mercury is going direct finally. Thank God it's coming out of retrograde, so that's nice. So any obstacles with communication should be clearing up and improving. So I feel like people will be more open to hearing what you have to say, or more receptive to receiving contact if you've been out of contact for a while. So we're still experiencing some of the shadow phase of the Mercury retrograde. So that'll last until about the 5th or 6th of August, but afterwards it'll go direct, and it'll be fine. Yeah. We also have the Lionsgate portal going on, and that's from the 26th of July through the 12th of August. And the Lionsgate portal is a really powerful period right now of manifestation energy. So keep your thoughts positive, keep your energy positive, remain optimistic about everything that's going on in your life, even though you're like, oh, this sucks. There's so much, so much drama surrounding me, because I'm telling you, that Mercury retrograde, there was a lot of drama in my life. People were pretty fired up, you know, and excuse me. Yeah, people were pretty fired up and pretty passionate and steadfast in their convictions, and you know, but anyway, all that settling down, but just know that it's all for your highest good. A lot of that was also lessons that we're learning, and you know, maybe trials and spiritual tests that we're going through as well. So okay, I have your cross laid out, but yeah, the Lionsgate portal is a very powerful time. Should manifest your goals, hopes, and dreams. The date of 8 August, 8/8, as well as 8/18 is also going to be a pretty significant day, or those 2 days will be pretty significant, so keep that in mind. Also, the time period between the 8th and the 18th, that's also pretty important as well. Those days, the energy, you know, that's going on is really, really fast moving, and it's very magical. So lots of connections coming through, a lot of wish fulfillment, and yeah, it's going to be kind of a cool time. So comment below, let me know what's going on between, you know, the 8th and the 18th. But those 2 dates specifically are pretty powerful days, you know, for this month. So, all right, what do we have? Bottom of the deck is Judgment coming in reversed. So Capricorn, I'm feeling like there is maybe, this is a spiritual nudge coming in for you. And I think you either are tuning it out, or you may be hesitant to answer the call. But this, when this card comes in, this is the Judgment card. This is the most spiritual card of the deck. And this is all about answering the call towards your life path, your life's journey. So I think this is a time for you to really get quiet and serious about which direction you want to take your life in, and what the next cycle is going to entail. So basically the next decade. What do you want the next 10 years to look like? Who do you want in it? What do you want to be doing? And are you satisfied with what's going on right now? And if the answer is no, well then what are you going to do about it to change that? So I feel like because this is reversed, for some odd reason, there's something that's preventing you from listening to the message. So just get quiet, get still, maybe journal, write out whatever your stresses are, your anxieties are, and I think that'll help you gain some clarity about what this means, and hopefully turn this energy into an upright energy for you. All right, center to your reading. Let me see, what do we have? Okay, completions. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is gonna be a good reading for you all, Cappies. All right. So in the center of the deck, you're being represented by the Ten of Wands. So releasing burdens, completions. You know, you're exiting a difficult time in your life. You no longer have to go through these challenges. It's done. It's over with. Because crossing you is the 8 of Cups. You're walking away from the past. You're walking away from things that no longer serve you. You're letting go of this burden. You're like, yep, nope, I'm done with that. Bye. This is not what I want in my life anymore. That's not serving my highest good. And you're choosing to go towards something that will bring you more fulfillment, personal happiness, personal joy. And I think you're trying to figure this out, and perhaps that's why the Judgment card came in for you reversed, because this call is new energy. I feel like this hasn't quite matured yet. So I think this is the inkling. This is the initial entry of this spiritual call that you're supposed to be answering. So pay attention to that. Maybe because of what you're going through, the stress of, you know, of getting out of a situation, of closing out a relationship, of maybe changing a job, or making the decision to get up and walk away. Perhaps this is weighing heavily on you, and you're not listening to the reasons why it's happening. But it's happening in divine timing. This is happening for your highest good. This is not an accident. This is something that's fated, that's taking place. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but in your environment section of the reading, you do have the Tower card reversed. Okay, so that's just something to think about as we go through the reading. But yeah, this is a big time period of transition. of breakthroughs. You also have the Death card and the outcome, so this is also big transformation. So no wonder that, you know, no wonder that you're not hearing the call just yet, because there's a lot going on that has captivated your attention elsewhere. All right. Yeah, interesting. So bottom of the deck underneath is the Devil card. Wow, you're getting a mini reading right now. So you have the Judgment card right now, then the Devil card is coming in, you have the Moon card following your intuition. So you just have a mini reading that just kind of popped up with the deck. This is messages for you. You're letting go of addictions. You're letting go of codependencies. You're letting go of toxicities. That's what this Ten of Wands means. That's what you're walking away from in the Eight of Cups. Sadness, burden, things that aren't serving your highest good. This is low vibrational energy. You're leaving toxic people behind. You're choosing to move towards something that's going to make you feel better, and you're following your intuition. This is the Moon card. It's also the card of Pisces, and I feel like there's a lot of intuitive energy here, and the message for you all that you need to receive is get still, meditate, and turn within. 'Cause the answers are within you, Capricorn, okay? You're not really being advised to seek guidance elsewhere. The answers are within you, within yourselves. You know what's right for you, and you know what feels good for you, and you're the only person who can answer that. So trust your gut, trust your intuition, and move in the direction that feels natural and that brings you joy easily. Something that you don't have to struggle with. It just happens. It's effortless. That's when you know you're on the right path. So that's interesting. I'll put these cards off to the side. Actually, they came out 1, 2, 3 like that. What else? Anything else? Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, we'll just keep going with this mini reading. This is a bonus for you guys. This is a gift. Yeah. So once you release this devil energy, once you release this toxicity in your life, you know, your Nine of Wands is coming in reverse, but this is you taking assessment of what's to come next. This is you saying, okay, I don't want that in my life. This is you sort of creating boundaries for yourself. You know, this is near completion. Nines are near completions. And once you get yourself into alignment, 10 of Cups. Happiness. Yeah. This can be a soulmate relationship. This can be reconnection with soulmates or twins. For those of you who are single, perhaps this could be a new person that's coming in who is your soulmate or twin. You just don't know it yet. Another meaning for the 10 of Cups is follow your intuition. That brings you spiritual joy and true happiness and joy, whatever this means. It could be starting a new business and taking on a new creative venture. Anything that brings you pure joy, love, and harmony. That's what this card is. All right. Wow. Oh my God. Fantastic reading already. We haven't even gotten through the Celtic cross. Wow. Incredible. Okay. So, Hierophant, you know, this is you. You know, normally this is the card of marriage, and maybe it is with that 10 of Cups back here in the deck. This could be you rekindling something from the past with a soulmate or twin flame. Maybe this is you guys moving towards marriage in the future. You know, what I'm seeing here in your actual reading and your Celtic cross, yeah, this is conventional thinking. So I think you're walking away from conventional thinking because, you know, you got the 10 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and the Hierophant. And this is you sort of, you know, choosing to not, I don't want to say but conventionalism, but yeah, you're choosing to walk away from that. You're choosing to go towards an energy or an environment that's more freeing and liberating to you. Walking away from institutionalism. So maybe some of you are leaving the corporate world and you're going towards a direction that's going to offer you more creative freedom within your professional lives and maybe even your personal lives. Yeah, but this is, you know, maybe some of you are changing religions because this could have a religious meaning as well. The Hierophant is the male equivalent of the High Priestess. So yeah, it could be that too. But you are definitely going through a major shift and major transformation on a personal level. And that's being supported, like I said, you have the Tower and you have the Death card in your environment and your outcome. You have the King of Swords coming in reverse, and this is you trying to gain clarity of where you are, logically speaking. And normally when the King of Swords is upright, he's very authoritative, he's very diplomatic, he's clear-headed, he's very logical, he's very articulate. Reversed, clouded judgment, uncertainty, indecisive. Yeah, but you're trying to balance that. You have the Six of Pentacles coming in. This could be giving and receiving, so giving assistance to receive assistance. This could be a card telling you to go and seek help, with whatever it is that you're working through. Maybe you need counseling just to sort of talk out, your ideas. Or maybe it doesn't have to be professional counseling, but maybe taking counsel with some friends, close trusted friends, or friends whose advice you really trust. And it's just like, working out through some of this stuff in your mind. You have the Ten of Swords coming in reversed. Yeah, so this heartbreak is ending. It's reversed. So all the swords are falling out. The pain and suffering that you've been experiencing is no longer going to impact you much longer. That's coming to an end, right? It's all coming into an end because, let me put these down, because you have decisions to make. This is you. This is your energy. And yeah, big decisions. You're weighing your options. This is the Two of Pentacles. So you're prioritizing your life. You're prioritizing what's important versus what's not important. And whatever's not important, you're chucking to the side. You're like, I don't need to deal with that anymore. That's not in alignment with myself. That's not going to do anything good for me. All it's going to do is add increased stress. I don't need the drama. I don't need any of that. So you're reprioritizing yourself. And this is all about time management, creating schedules. How can you utilize your time most effectively, right? And then create time for yourself to give yourself that personal space of downtime, relaxation, recuperation. Your environment is the Tower reverse. This is a personal Tower moment. This isn't external to you. So finances are good, career is good, the house is being paid, all that is fine. This is you. This is a card of spiritual up-leveling. And this Tower moment is coming in to clean out any remaining residue that was remaining from the eclipse season. So allow the Tower to do what it needs to do. Don't block it, okay? Don't hesitate. And we did see a little bit of hesitation in your theme cards. Let me just see, what was it? It was action. Yeah, so you're delaying your actions because I feel like you're delaying this Tower. You don't know what you're moving towards. Oops, I just dropped that card in the back. Yeah, but allow the Tower card to do what it needs to do and to work its magic and to help clean up your life. Because when you do, all this pain and suffering is going to go away, right? You're going to gain clarity of what to do next. Hopes and fears, you have the Page of Wands. So this could be you dealing with a fire sign. This could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Page of Wands is also a young energy. This is about taking the initial step towards inspired action, right? So the wand, an Ace of Wands, is the initial spark of inspiration, creative idea. It's like, all right, I got this great idea and this is what I want to do. Well, now the Page is coming in to help you make that a bit more tangible. And, we're in the month of August and, Leo is all about this wand energy, giving you that inspiration, that spark to move forward in a creative fashion and move forward in an inspired manner as well. Towards the end of the month, the Virgo energy is going to be like, all right, let's make this real. Let's write out those plans. And, you have the plan? Cool. Let's make it happen. Let's take the steps to make this a reality. Maybe you're going for a new job, and this is you writing your resume, updating your resume, and sending them out, to see what comes back. That's inspired action. Maybe some of you are trying to call in a relationship, or a relationship is coming in. For those of you who are single, go out and meet people. Try online dating, swipe right on a few people and see what happens. That's inspired action. And then the rest is left up to fate. It's left up to destiny in the universe to see if you can meet, you know, that person, that wonderful soulmate person. So yeah, that's what this is all about. But you're also releasing the past. I mean, you're releasing a lot because your outcome is the Death card. You know, this is also a card of Scorpio, so maybe you are dealing with some Scorpios in your life too. But yeah, this is you shedding the past. This is almost like a snake shedding its old skin. You're letting all that old stuff that no longer serves you. It's heavy. It's old. You're done with it, and you're emerging as a newer, brighter, shinier version of yourself. So allow this to happen, right? I mean, you've got these two cards together. These are major. This is major energy of transformation. You can't prevent it. It's happening whether you like it or not, and flow with it. Because the more you try and control or manipulate this tower, not good. Not good. It's gonna be a lot more painful, and it doesn't have to be. The tower isn't always like an oh my god type card. It's really is a cloud. It really is a card of cleansing, healing energy. So allow it to do what it needs to do together with the Death card, right? So this is major transformation right now. Okay, wow, that was really good. So up next, I'm going to pull from the Untamed Oracle and just see what comes in. I haven't used these cards in a while, but I love them. I love the artwork. I love the messages that they sometimes convey. So, whoops. Got 3 right off the bat. But yeah, so I hope you all survived Mercury retrograde. We were stuck with the retrograde for the past 3 weeks. That was pretty intense. For those of you who are looking for my mid-month in July, I wasn't able to do those videos between the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse, the Mercury retrograde. It was too much for me. There was a lot that was going on. Some new revelations came through, as well as some releases. But yeah, the energy, it just drained me a lot. So I had to take some time to myself to really rest and recuperate and recharge myself in order to really deliver, you know, effective messages. It wouldn't have been a great video, and I probably wouldn't have been able to connect with the divine. It would have been really challenging. So I took some time, I listened to my body, took some time to rest, recuperate, and I feel really good right now. So I'm just excited about, you know, the energy of August, the Leo-Virgo energy. So I hope you are too. All right, so I've got your 4 cards. First up is emotion. Yeah, this for me in this particular deck is almost like, this is like the moon card. Let me show it upright, because it really is a beautiful image of the moon with water. So high intuitive energy, high water energy. I also liken this card to the moon card in the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck, and this is, to me, is always the card of Pisces. And we saw that in your mini reading as well. You know, the moon is coming out for bringing you a message of follow your intuition. So you're getting that twice. You got that in a surprise reading, and you're getting this confirmed here, you know, for your Celtic cross reading. Up next is Rhoda. This is synonymous with the Wheel of Fortune card in the regular Rider-Waite deck, so it's coming in reversed. And I feel like perhaps you are maybe delaying or preventing the wheel of change from turning. When Wheel of Change or Rhoda comes in, this is fated changes. This is the wheel being allowed to spin. So allow it to spin, because it is going to bring you good karma and good luck. It's reversed right now, and I'm seeing that, you know, right there with the tower. And I feel like perhaps there's a little bit of hesitation and fear associated with it. Perhaps you're just afraid of what's going to come next. Well, trust it. Trust whatever comes next is going to be really good for you. Overall, abundance is coming in, right? You may have to go through a few more up-leveling lessons, but allow that to happen. Allow yourself to flow with it and grow. And once you're done with those cycles, life will be good. So just trust what's going on. That's like the big theme. But take care of yourself. I feel like maybe some of you are running yourselves ragged. This is the Tend card. So this is great earth energy. I love it. Let me show it upright. So it's an image of a plant being watered, you know, watered at the root. So it's taking care of yourself down at your core level, right? But it's coming in reversed. So I feel like Capricorn, maybe you're not doing so well in that department. But this card is coming in to remind you, hey, slow down. Self-care, take care of yourself. Make sure you're staying hydrated, make sure you're eating good quality food and you're getting 8 hours of rest. You know, maybe turn down some of those social engagements. It's okay to say no. No is actually a magical word because you're setting your boundaries. You know, you're letting people know what they can and cannot get away with and what you will and will not put up with. So yeah, take care of yourself and don't beat yourself up too hard about what's going on in your life right now, because you are leaving a cycle. You got the 10 of Wands centered to your reading and the 8 of Cups. So cycles are ending. You know, you may be, like I said, you may be coming out of a relationship with someone. It could be a romantic situation. Maybe it's you're leaving a professional environment. Maybe you're changing jobs, going on to a new position, something that's going to flow better with you. But I feel like you're consciously making the decision to walk away from something that's burdensome, that's toxic, that's not on your highest good. You know, because back in your mini reading, yeah, you had the Devil card there, and that's codependency, that's addictions, that's perhaps your shadow side, but ultimately that's you deciding to leave things that are just plain toxic for you. People, situations, energies, all that. All right, and it is draining you, so make sure you really are taking care of yourself, because you know you got your 10 of Cups back there too. That's coming in for you. That's your future, so make that the big vision. Keep that in mind as you move forward through this transition period, because you are in a very big period of transition. Lastly, this is the restriction card. Came in reversed. Yeah, you're holding yourself back. You're not trusting, and by not trusting, you're not allowing the rota, the wheel of change, to spin, right? You're not trusting your intuition because it's coming in reversed as well. So be careful right now, okay? This is a time for you to rest, pause, take care of yourself, and give yourself a lot of self-love. Because ultimately, you've got to love yourself first before anyone else can love you, right? Okay. So up next, I'm going to pull from the Pure Love Oracle, and we're just going to see what messages come through between twin flames and soulmates. Ooh, all right. Oh gosh, cards are popping. They got a lot to say apparently. Actually, I don't think this turned correctly. All right, so we already have 2 for the masculine. Let's see what's going to come in for the feminine. See what messages she has. But yeah, love is definitely in the air in the month of August. It's all about heart-centeredness, opening up your heart chakra. So again, stay really positive, stay really optimistic. Don't take anything too seriously. Don't try and control and manipulate. Easy breezy. Easy breezy. You know, it looks like you're definitely going through a spiritual test. You're definitely up-leveling yourself, and flow with it, grow with it, because it's worth it. You got the 10 of Cups, you know, coming in. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm really excited for you. This is probably one of the coolest readings I've done so far. Yeah, no one else has had a surprise mini reading like you did, so that's really cool. All right, feminine. You're making me work for this. Making the masculines wait in suspense. What do you have to share with your masculine? Ah, 2 cards. Okay, so masculine would like to say, we need to clear the air with honesty, and I do not feel worthy. Okay, oops, dropping cards. All right, and feminine is saying, it's perfect timing for us now, and we also need to wait for better conditions. Yeah, so I sort of feel like that's a bit contradictory, but it's actually not. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start there. I think what she means, like, it's perfect timing for us now, meaning that you guys are in the exact moment of where you need to be. You are in the right place. And she's saying that we need to wait for better conditions, because even though you are in the right place right now, the conditions, the energy isn't quite ready to bring you all into union just yet. And masculine is saying, I don't feel worthy of you, feminine, and we do need to clear the air with honesty. So yeah, I think what she's saying is this is a perfect timing for you all to have that conversation, to clear the air with honesty. And Mercury's going direct, so yeah, your lines of communication should be very clear. And with this energy of heart-centeredness, I feel like you all are going to have a really nice heart-to-heart conversation. It's not going to be led by fear or ego or wounding. I feel like you both are in a energy space, to have a true heart-to-heart conversation, to get over the past, make amends, apologize, and then move forward. So I think, if you're able to have that conversation and move forward, then the advice is move forward, but do your best to treat this relationship as something new. Even though you may have been in a relationship with each other for quite a while, maybe one to several years, but passes in the past. There's no need to rehash the past on that. No, I think this is about just saying what you need to say, speak with honesty, truth, compassion, and love, and just make a pledge to move forward in a renewed fashion, because you both are two different people now. A big cycle ended, and it taught you all a lot of lessons, and it created a lot of new mind shifts and new perspectives and new ways of thinking and new ways of viewing yourselves. So allow your masculine to show up authentically, and allow yourself to show up authentically, and see how that works, and see how you all jive with that. All right? But yeah, this is the initial step to make contact, to clear the air, to take that initial step that will eventually lead you towards reunion. Will you be in union at the end of the month? I don't think so. I mean, maybe you'll be in more regular contact, more regular communication, but full-blown committed relationship, that's a bit fast. That's a bit fast, especially if feminine is saying we need to wait for better conditions. Probably September, because we'll be nicely seated in Virgo season, and that's an energy that's going to be more suited towards heartfelt connections and unions. But from September on, yeah, by the end of the month, by the end of the year, yes, you guys will definitely be in a committed relationship. That's what I'm sensing. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Sacred Rebels deck. I'm also going to pull a card from the Nature's Whispers Oracle, and also from the Native Spirit. All right, and we'll just see what comes through. And I just want to take a moment right now as I'm shuffling to thank all of my current viewers, my current subscribers, new subscribers. Thank you and welcome. Welcome to my channel for all those who are new. You're divinely guided here. This is no accident. So thank you for stopping by. I'm hoping that you do subscribe to the channel. Welcome all cross watchers. Your support is always appreciated and welcomed. I hope you all are enjoying a lovely, lovely August and are excited about this awesome Leo and Virgo energy. This month, it's represented by the number 8, so 8 in numerology represents transformation, and you've got a lot of transformation going on in your reading. So yeah, this is your month. This is the month for you. But yeah, keep in touch, comment below, let me know how the transformations are working and what you're actually going through and working on. Let me know how these messages are resonating with you as well. But yeah, keep in touch. I really love to hear from you. Okay, this particular deck is really making me work for this. What is the message, please? What is the message for Capricorn? need one card. They kind of want to jump, but they're not quite jumping. So we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a surprise. Capricorn. For Capricorn, please. Oh, my nose is itching. So every time I do readings, when I know I'm on to something, there we go, my face starts to itch. Some of the other readings, I was just like all up on my face, and I had to explain what that was, because I'm sure viewers will be like, why are you playing with your face so much? It's because when I do readings, when I'm receiving downloads, my face itches. Alright, we'll take this one. It's kind of weird, right? And I sort of feel like when my nose itches, I kind of want to like, you know, move it around. I sort of feel like, the TV show from the 1960s with the witch, Bewitched. You know how she did that little nose wiggle? Sometimes I feel like that. So anyway, let's see what we got coming in. We'll take that one. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Yes, awesome. Okay, Capricorn, so for your Sacred Rebels Oracle, you received the card of every journey starts with a single step. Yeah, you are definitely starting a new journey, and I think this is the perfect card to sum up your reading and to represent you right now. I love that this woman is naked and vulnerable and completely trusting in the divine light to pull her, and she's actually, you know, surrounded, you know, with divine energy. You know, her chakras are open, her third eye is open, her crown chakra is opening. She's looking up towards the divine, trusting. She's being led through her heart space, and August is all about heart-centeredness, so opening up your heart chakra to give love and to receive love and to trust in the divine. And really, this is a card of ultimate surrender. She's not armed with anything but her skin and her faith, and her bags are packed. You know, she's got her suitcase, and she knows she's going somewhere. She doesn't know where. She just knows it's good, and it's going to be abundant and joyful and full of love. And she's trusting that her spirit guides and that the divine is guiding her, illuminating her path. And this is you all right now, 100%. With the Tower and the Death card, yes, 100%, this is you. You're going to start dropping those the heavy 10 of Wands. You're no longer going to be carrying that load, that burden. And you got the 8 of Cups, that you're walking away from stuff that's no longer serving you, because you're moving into the light. You're ascending. You're moving forward into your new cycle. You're up-leveling yourself. This is a spiritual expansion, okay? Your Nature's Whispers card is coming in for you, and this is maintain your childlike spirit. Absolutely. I feel like with the fun energy of Leo right now, this is you. This is what you should be doing, is frolicking and playing and just enjoying the summer. You know, let go of the burden, let go of all that crap, and just be like, you know what? No, it doesn't serve me. It's not making me feel happy. It's not making me feel good. Do what makes you feel happy. What did you like to do as a kid? Was it dancing? Was it drawing? Was it, you know, playing a certain sport or a certain musical instrument? Do that, you know? Tap into that energy and get re-excited about life again, because that's what it's all about, and that's the energy that's going to propel you forward through this cycle, and that's the energy that's going to help you transcend through this Tower moment and through the Death card moment. It's going to make it a hell of a lot easier if you're doing it with a smile on your face and with joy in your heart, all right? And lastly, the Thunder Drum is coming in for you, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and read that for you, because I want to make sure you get this message. These cards are so beautiful, and the messages, they're everything. All right, so Thunder Drum. Stand up and be counted. Be assertive. Don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know about your value. Declare with authority, this is who I am, and this is what I stand for. Make a stand for others less fortunate. Take risks. Walk in rhythm to the beat of your own drum. This is not a time to step back or step aside. Throughout the world, indigenous people have called spirit through drumming. Drumming was used to activate one's fighting spirit before battle, as well as for joyous celebrations and sacred ceremonies. It was always used for healing rituals. In every case, the drum beat was used to open spiritual realms. A thunder drum calls the thunder beings from the sky, and they arrive with passion and incredible vitality. Drawing this card means that it is time to step into your passion. Make a stand in life for what truly matters to you. Yes, 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 yes to all that. So I think you have received everything you needed to receive for this month. This was an amazing reading with the awesome surprise mini reading. Yeah, you are definitely onto something with, you've got the Judgment, you're releasing toxicities with the Devil, Nine of Wands, you're almost there. This cycle's completed, but you got the Ten of Wands right here, so you're finishing up the cycle. Let it complete. Don't hesitate, because you got the Ten of Cups right there for you. Go towards your passion. What's going to make you happy? And this is about you following your intuition ultimately and going towards the things that will only bring you true joy and happiness. All right? Much love to all of you. Thank you for subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. With each thumbs up, this helps increase the viewership of the message. So please help your fellow Capricorns receive the message too, okay? Thank you so much. Have a lovely August, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.